This is my third AA, AAA charger that I've purchased recently. If you saw my previous two other videos in regards to the chargers I have purchased, I use them for trail cameras. So trail cameras, instead of going through the batteries the way I was going through them before I decided to purchase different chargers and different batteries. I have Watson batteries and another brand, and they work very well in capturing what I want to capture. I love capturing the wildlife, especially in the middle of the night. The possums, the skunks, the birds, everything. It's I like it. I really like it. So I use rechargeable batteries because it's easy to swap out and everything, and you save more money using them. So I've been impressed actually with the way the batteries have been working. They've actually been working well, just as good as regular batteries. Back in the day, probably 20 years ago, when I tried to use rechargeable batteries, they didn't work well at all. Anybody who remembers then knows that rechargeable batteries would die very quickly. The first charge of a rechargeable battery worked well. After that, it was up in the air. But now rechargeable batteries, I can see, have come a really long way. They work just as well as regular batteries. So I use them for my trail cameras. I have three of them, and I capture wildlife, and I just love it doing that. I love watching the pictures and the videos that the trail cameras capture. I've done videos on those also. So I purchased this one, like I told you before in the previous video in regards to rechargeable batteries. I get different ones to make sure I'm getting the same result. So I want to make sure I'm not stuck with just one brand and it not working well and me not knowing it. So if I'm using 2 or 3 different ones, there's a good likelihood that at least one of them is going to be a really good charger and charge the batteries correctly and everything. I purchased these at B&H. They had one of their daily specials. Great website, a great store. B&H, I love it. I could probably spend the whole week there if they allowed me. Just an awesome store. I wish it wasn't in the location it's in New York City. There's no parking. It's really hard to get to. It's not in a convenient location. I wish it was in a mall somewhere where you can just park in a parking lot and go in. If you go there with your car, forget it. You're not going to find parking at all. So they do have parking, just to let you know, but you also have to wait to park. So they have a small little spot. It has probably like 10 or 20 spots, and you can wait and get it. I have used them when I need to do returns and I don't want to pay for the postage return. I will go and I'll park there temporarily while I go in to return the item. Besides that, I usually don't go there. I go to their website. I love their daily deals. The customer services are just top notch. Excellent store. Best store I have dealt with. The only one that comes close or probably tied is Best Buy. Love Best Buy. The return policy, everything. They don't never give you a hard time. Awesome 2 locations. Those are the places I purchased all my electronics and technical stuff. I just love both of them. And B&H's daily, I think this was $10, so I purchased it. I purchased 2 of them just to make sure that one of them is at least working, and to keep one as a backup if both of them are working. I'll take a picture of the box and show you everything at the end. And I'll actually take a picture of the item. Let's open it up. So it comes with the option of plugging it into your car and charging it. I won't be using that now, maybe in the future, but for now I won't be using it. And so pretty much this is everything that comes inside. These are all the power sources. Let me see if I can bring the camera back. Perfect. Let me open. And this is the actual charger. So it comes with a clear housing. So let me do a close shot of it. So you can see it has an A and B side. It does AA's and AAA's. I have a charging area in my home, and it's the area that I use to charge all my batteries, all my AA batteries. So that's the plug-in to plug it into the power adapter. I'll have a picture of this also at the end if you need to look at it close up to get some details in regards to it. And okay, so let's take a look around it. I guess those are the light indicators, so it probably charges like the other ones in banks. So banks of 2, when both of them are charged, it'll probably go from red to green. I'm assuming that. This is the cover. That's the white. Small, convenient, nice, and like I usually do measurements. So it measures about 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and the height 1 1/4. Okay, and like always, I'll measure the length of the cable. Let me just do a close-up. This I'll have at the end. Let me see. I'll take a picture of this also. Usually tells you what type of charger it is. Oh, here it is. Just in case. Now, I've said this in my previous videos. What I usually do is I take a silver Sharpie marker and I write on this what this is for. Because many times you're pulling things out, you know, 5 years from now, you're pulling everything out, and then you wonder, where does this adapter go to? And that way, if it's written on, at least either a label on the wire or writing on the actual adapter. If I'm going to keep the item, I don't care. So I'm going to write with a silver marker, it lasts forever, charger or AA charger or something, whatever indicates or links to this. Usually I try to write the model number on there, so that way I know, you know, so I might write C204GT or something like that to make sure that I know that this goes with this. Because like I have multiple chargers, so if I put AA charger, it might go to the, I might think it goes to the other other battery chargers. So you might want to be specific by using the model number. I'll have this at the end also. Let me measure the cable. It's over 6 feet long. Oh, you could say 6 feet. And that's that power adapter. And let me check this one out. So the tip of the cigarette lighter plug is 46 inches or 3 feet 10 inches, almost 4 feet. And okay, so that's everything that comes inside right here. That's everything. I won't I'll keep this to the side, but I'm not using it right now, the cigarette lighter plug. Let me do a close-up of that also, just in case you're interested. It probably has a fuse like it usually does. Yep, there's the fuse. Okay. Light indicator to let you know it's receiving power. Okay. Pretty thick cable. The power adapter has this end, just in case, again, you confuse it and lose it. This is the end of the way it looks. And I don't know if I can measure that tip, just in case, just to help you if. So it measures about 3/8 from the, I'm doing it from the 1 inch. 1/4 really. 1/4. Okay, so let me bring it downstairs and get it going. These are the other two chargers that I have. I already did a video. I think these are charged already. I can't see the light. They should be. Anyway, this one, yeah, it's green. I'm sorry, you can't see it with the light from the phone. These, I did a video on that. This is working great so far. This one's working great. I've been using this for a really long time now, over a year. And now let's try this one out. So I have to put the AA batteries. These are my battery, my chargeable batteries, 2800 mAh AA. Let me put it in and start the charging. And there it is. I know it. So I know it. The light indicate it's red. Of course, it's doing this bank of batteries. I don't have another 2 batteries. Let me put another 2 here from another charger. And okay, and look at them, it turns red. This is probably not going to be something I'm going to use. I might actually just remove this, and this will be my charging area. And let's and I'm just doing a simple test. I'm going to charge it and then put it in my bird feeder and see if my bird feeder, I'm sorry, not my bird feeder. I'm going to charge it and then put it in my trail camera that is on my bird feeder and see if it works. So both of them are green. And I'm going to swap them out to this. Like I said, I'm not going to do a scientific test. I'm just going to take the batteries out of the charger. I'm going to put the light on right now, but I just want to show you that the lights are green. These are the indicators. I got 2 of them. So I'm going to take the batteries here, put them in here, and just make sure they work. And that's it. So this battery right now shows, I shouldn't be that much because I put it out a few days ago. So it's turning on right now. It'll show you the battery indicator. Oh, look, it's all the way down. All right, so it's time to change the battery. The cold weather tends to drain the batteries outside. This is my outdoor wildlife capturing camera. All right, let's swap it out. So my non-scientific test will be just turning it on and making sure that the battery level is at its highest. So let me turn off the light here so you can see. I put them all in. Everything's in. I always have to use something to, I can't get in here that well. I usually use something plastic, you know, hard stick plastic, but someone took that from my battery area. I got to get another one. So I just used the screwdriver. I don't suggest using a screwdriver since it is metal in there. Hopefully it didn't mess this up. But I usually use a plastic flat flathead type of tool, and I snap it out because it's really hard to pull this out. Okay, let me turn off the light. My non-scientific test. And as you can see, the battery level, it's at its highest point. Great, so it works. The date is wrong and the time is wrong. I don't really do the timestamps. I just love capturing wildlife. I do videos on that too. I just put them up. To me, they're very relaxing. I put them on sometimes and I hear the birds background and all that other stuff. It's pretty cool. So they work. You know, my non-scientific test for the price, definitely worth it. Okay, I hope the video is informative. I hope it helps. Thank you. Bye.
Powerex MH-C204GT AA or AAA battery smart charger, BH number POMHC204GT Manufacturer number MH-C204GT, date 04/06/2020, cost $7.95. B&H. https://www.ph.avia.com/c/product/1486993-reg/Powerex_MH_4.html. In the box Powerex MH-C204GT Smart Charger Limited 1-year warranty. Not in the box rechargeable batteries. Not included. Key features: 4-bay smart charger for AA or AAA charge, NiMH or NiCad batteries, charge 1 or 2 sets simultaneously, includes AC power and car adapters. The Powerex MH-C204GT Smart Charger is a 4-bay charger capable of charging 1 or 2 sets of 4 NiMH NiCad AA or AAA batteries. It takes approximately 6 hours for a full set of depleted batteries to recharge. The smart charger automatically switches to a trickle charge when all the batteries are full, to protect the batteries from overcharging. Powerex MH-C204GT Overview. What to know about FAA regulations for flying with Li-ion batteries. Read more. The Powerex MH-C204GT Smart Charger is a 4-bay charger capable of charging 1 or 2 sets of 4 NiMH NiCad AA or AAA batteries. It takes approximately 6 hours for a full set of depleted batteries to recharge. The smart charger automatically switches to a trickle charge when all the batteries are full, to protect the batteries from overcharging. It also includes an AC or car adapter to charge when you are indoors or in your vehicle. Powerex MH-C204GT Specs: Charger charging base 4x AA, AAA supported battery chemistry NiCd. NiMH charging voltage 120 V DC charging amperage 2600 mAh power input 2-prong US plug, cigarette plug adapter packaging info package weight 0.86 pounds box dimensions, LXWXH, 6.65 x 4.25 x 2.7.